Meeting to order. Evidence proper notification.
It was posted on the town hall bulletin board and the website January 16th.
All right, please join me in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Katie, not here. Will?
Yes.
Jeremy, not here. Brent?
Yes.
Mike?
Aye. Approval of agenda. You guys have it in front of you there?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second. All right, everybody in favor? Aye. Opposed? Minutes from our last meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for 12/18.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All right. Item 4, we have no audience. There's no comments online. Item 6, committee reports, maintenance, road maintenance. Steven?
Okay, from my mowing, the only thing I really have left is south of Highway 8. From, everything south of there pretty much. There's about 4.5 miles of road over there.
Somebody did call me and ask me why would we be mowing at this time of the year?
I'm not mowing grass and mowing
Yeah,
brush.
that's what I told him. I said, the ground is nice and solid and he can mow brush back. And they go, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. So.
Anyhow, equipment, everything we got is running good. I got the tar kettle sitting in here right now waiting for another good day. We were gonna do 140, so this is a mistake on here. 140 is not done.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it on here as done. I thought, for some reason I thought this was Wednesday of last week, the meeting, so I did it for that. But I got the tar kettle sitting here next one day we got, it's loaded. And at least it's 50 degrees sitting in there, wanted to warm it up 100 degrees. But, I don't know. I did have, I don't know if you'd call it an issue, but our last snowstorm on Sunday, that weekend, I had Patrick come in to see how that would work with him with the new, doing the map I gave him. I guess it would have worked great if he'd have just done the map I gave him. He did a lot of areas that had nothing to do with what I had on there, which I have all week to clean up. If it's open on a weekend, they can get through it, not a problem. Wait until Monday and I can maybe widen the intersection. Like out here, this intersection, it's nothing to do with the map, but it was done when I come in the week next day. Like, I don't know. It's frustrating to me because I give him an exact map.
Yeah.
I give him a map of what to do, and he did 6 hours of work.
Yeah.
The whole intent of this was to make each storm faster. Well, if I'm doing 8, he's doing 6. It ain't adding, it's not.
He's having fun and you're at work.
Well, it's not taking time. Well, anyway, but I can talk with him, or if you want to talk with him, you can, but I will talk with him and say, look, either do the map or I'm not going to talk.
Or just, yeah. I mean, I can
My
talk to
whole
him.
intent of this was to do it faster for the people.
Yeah.
And if it's not going to make it faster, it ain't worth it. And
Okay.
I was hoping it wouldn't be that way, but I mean, there was all kinds of intersections that weren't even near where he should have been on the map. I'm like, well, why were you even over 180th by Turner's Farm? There's nothing there on your map. But you can see where he pushed it back with the little 1 ton. And my thing with the 1 ton at an intersection like that, you're asking for an accident. Because you're backing up so many times. With the wing power, you back up once, and maybe twice and you're done. But anyway, I'm gonna have to talk to him, do the map. That's it. Don't do all this stuff. So I got a week to clean that stuff.
All right. If you want me to chat with him, I will too, so let me know.
I'll try first,
Okay.
and if it don't work, then.
Yep.
All right. But other than that, everything's running good. There's no problems with any of the equipment. I've had quite a bit of time the last 2 days to clean stuff up, so really went through. Even the bug smears on the chrome are gone on the front of the truck right now. But
Are we power washing the truck after you get done salting and sanding?
not the first day because everything's so iced up.
Okay.
The next day or so I'm power washing it, but today was all hand wash.
Okay. But I mean, just to blast some of that stuff
Oh, yeah.
off the frame.
Yeah, I'm trying with
Okay.
that. And that's the other thing with him, if he's gonna come in and use the 1 ton, he's gonna clean it when he's done too. Not me, I shouldn't have to clean that truck for him.
Let's challenge one thing at a time. with
Yeah,
him.
okay. But other than that, like I said, for the mowing, I'm pretty much to a day and a half if I can get at it again, which there's not, I've looked at the other day when I was doing road inspections. Most of the stuff in the right of way is no taller than like 3 feet, which you can blast right through that. Burn pile, that's not on there, but I did burn that up.
Saw that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of goodies that were left in there.
Okay.
We did get a load the other day up in there. If I was to guess, it's a foundation out of an old barn or an old 1800s home, cement with big fieldstone in it. Just a dump truck load putting a road up there. Why, I have no idea. If anybody ever asks you what they can do with that, the Nick's pit, Nick's Construction, he will take that stuff for free. They crush it back up and put it into there.
Okay.
So anyway, if anybody ever asks, at least that's a way to get rid of it.
Okay.
I mean, I'll end up hauling that away or using it for fill, but it's just how these people just think they can go in there and dump that. But there was couches, beds, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
In the burn pile?
Well, what they do is they throw it in there and then they cover it with their brush.
Yeah.
When you burn it, you can see the mattress.
Any tires?
None that I put in there.
You know something I don't know?
Well, I should throw more. If you didn't notice anything, I'll throw more next time.
No, and I sat there the whole time I was burning. The only thing came out was one big raccoon.
Oh.
But it was alive. He made it away.
Yeah.
Nicely. But it burned down to almost nothing, which is good. I was a little leery about the whole pile burning in a day or two, but it pretty much by 4:30 was down to about 5 feet tall. Which is,
Well, it should if you burn it, because isn't it when it more sits and it compacts, then it can't get the air, but it should burn up good, you know, doing it more often.
yeah, well, that was a big pile, really big pile. Anybody got any questions for me? Oh,
No.
I do have one for you. By your road,
Yep.
the signs that are up there at the end of the road, whose are those?
Which signs?
The ones for, I don't know, they're selling chicken eggs or something, they got a dog thing there. They're about this tall, right on the corner by the stop sign, or not, opposite of the stop sign.
I believe the chicken eggs are McCann's. They're right, when you come to the end of the road, they're the ones on the right.
That one's a business sign.
And the other one is for the kennels,
Oh, yeah.
which is halfway down 150th at Trap Rock Drive.
I just wanted to bring that, typically in the past, I've always removed those kind of signs.
They don't have any permits for the kennels, and they called and they can't put them there because of our ordinance. So they're not legal.
Okay, well, I can take them down, but I was gonna ask here first before I
Okay.
So they need to have a permit?
did.
They can't get a permit for them. And, yeah, and technically, there's no kennel there as far as I'm concerned,
I didn't.
because there's not that either.
I just noticed, and when I was mowing, I see these signs, and it's like, oh, yeah, they're double staked and everything else out there, like it's gonna be there a while.
Yeah.
Typically, anything like that, I will take down when I mow, but I went around just to at least talk to you guys. You know, somebody said something.
Did I get an email here from Polk County saying that they want us to discuss any road work with them? You've been in contact with those
Yes.
guys? Okay.
Did that sheet we filled out ever get?
Yeah, Mike just signed it.
Oh, okay.
That was for the chip seal.
Yeah.
From what I got tentatively with that, with the chip seal we were proposing, is approximately 3.5 miles with the cul-de-sacs. Know that, I believe they came up with an estimate, we'll get something else back, I'm pretty sure from them, from what we turned in, but it looks like it's gonna be around 41,000.
And I think I put that in the road plan, just the prices that we have already.
And then the
Later on in
chip
the
zone and
packet.
everything else, we had 450 tons of that we'll have to buy. I did talk with Mike or German about Polk County. Trap Rock gave us a spot to park it just outside of Trap Rock, but there's a tin shed there on East Avenue. For doing all the work over here on this side of the highway, it's actually closer from their
Yeah.
pile. And the reason I didn't want to draw just from Trap Rock, because if, say they have a super busy day, we got 15 trucks running round trips, you might have 20, 30 minutes wait a truck, and you can't do that when you're chipping. So by allowing us to keep the pile right there, it actually shortens it up for these on this side.
Does that mean we get the better price then?
Yes.
Okay, because originally they
So-
said we couldn't store it there,
No,
and now we can.
Now we can, and we're gonna save it's either $3 or $4 a ton, which is That's 1,500 bucks.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's enough.
And the trucking from there all the way up to here, and then bringing it back down on this side would be
Yeah.
double the price for trucking. And we had our big meeting the other day with, it was like 8 townships that were in the meeting. And we're gonna do over 30 miles of chip seal this year between us.
Between everybody.
Yeah, we're looking at 30 days of chipping, possibly. Between chipping and hauling, we got almost 11 miles of paving. So there'll be doing the gravel and stuff on top of the road. And in that, if we do what was on our 2025, just the pulverizing, we're gonna do about 1.25 miles of overlay with gravel.
So when we store that down there, are we responsible for loading trucks or are they?
Yes, we are, and I got a loader already lined up to do that.
Okay, good.
We'll be doing, all the townships in this area will be using, not Balsam Lake. Trying to think of what town.
So you said Dresser or somebody.
No, it's the one over there by the tank on 46.
Milltown.
Milltown Township. Anyway, they got a nice loader, they will run it down there. And they'll leave it there for like Osceola, Garfield. There's one other township gonna have stuff there. And then when we're done, they'll bring it back to wherever. But it's nice having, between our group, we have just about everything we need except for a large roller, which will be rented to roll it in from Polk County. But I think we're good to go on our chips. The only thing is in the spring when you get roads cleared up to get somebody into your spray patching and crack sealing and stuff to prep them.
Okay. We have anything else for Steven? Alright, thanks Steve.
Yep.
On to the quicks report, Janet.
Alrighty, there's 2 disbursement sheets. Just year end. And then for January. So I don't know if you guys have any questions.
Was Taylor excavating, that was for our stuff that, what was that for?
That was just for gravel, that you went, I think that was for shouldering and also adding over the culverts and everything.
And 210, I mean,
Was that 210?
I'll
Do you
just
remember
look at how
what they
much-
invoiced us for
44.
the last time?
Yeah, that was, everything on that would have been for the finishing up of that road over 210th, and then I did about another 150 yards on the south side of 125th.
Okay,
Man,
so
they get like a lot
shouldering.
Shouldering,
Because
yeah.
I think most of the gravel that we dumped on before pulverizing was already
Yeah.
paid.
Okay.
oh,
So this was just gravel added after the fact on the culverts and shouldering.
That area over there, there was about a 100-yard stretch where something drove on that edge. and
Yeah.
just- So I brought it back up and moved it out 2 feet down through there.
Okay. So when you guys are done looking, we need a motion to approve. Can we do both these
You can
disbursements
do
at
them both
once?
together, yep.
so how do we get a, like, some of these guys get a tax refund, how does that happen? They overpay, or how?
No, it's their mortgage company sends them a
Oh.
check to them for what they paid last year. So they're
Okay.
not looking up the tax bill, and we typically charge them $25 to do it. And I know in the past it's worked because they've gone back to their bank and made them reimburse it. I mean, these mortgage companies or these escrow companies are the ones that sit on the money. They get paid to do the
I
business,
know.
but they can't do the bookkeeping. I am not charging that this year, but I am telling them to contact them because I will keep record and charge you next year if they do it again.
Yeah, cause this is, well, 3 right there.
Yeah, there's been a lot, or
Okay.
not a lot, I've seen more. When we started doing the 25, there was a lot back then.
Yeah,
So I'm
okay.
trying to, be fair, but also telling the people, I am gonna keep record, and if they do it again next year, I'm gonna have to charge you the $25. So please
Yeah.
talk to them, encouraging them to say, hey,
Yep,
but yeah. That's the deal.
I make a motion to approve 24,332 through 24,343 and 25,1 and 24,22. They're
Yep.
Maybe it should have been 25.
I think it should be 25, 22,
Okay.
I just didn't change it on.
I'll second his motion.
Yeah, that's my, okay. Will, okay.
Roll call.
So Brent,
Yes.
Will,
Yes.
Mike. And then I did the year, I have through the 31st, just the year-to-date, just seeing how we ended up. And then I have another set for just January.
So this fire dues, the 2%, that's Centuria and St. Croix combined, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yep, that we received, yep. Yep, and then, if you guys have no questions, I'm gonna jump to the December 31st.
Year-to-date budget.
Yeah, so we have about 200,000 we carried over that we can put into roads this year on top of what we already have.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, no, and I thought we were gonna be there and it's what we ended up with. So I think the chip sealing, cause we didn't get that going quick enough, I think there
But we
was,
spent a pile in the end. I thought we were gonna be,
yeah,
that was good.
yep, so anyway, just wanted to point that out, it
We'll see
ended
what
up
the
being
bids come
that.
back at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause I
yep,
mean, we overbid more than we had, more than the budget we thought we had,
yep,
so it,
yep.
So is some of that money earmarked for 210th already?
Yeah, we do have,
Okay.
yep, and I'll put,
300,000, wasn't it, something?
yeah, and that's coming out of this year's budget, so this isn't, so now next month when I do this, I'm gonna put the stuff that I know is gonna cost us money,
Yeah.
so that you can see really where we're at. But this is 200 that we can add. I mean, so you have your budget
Yep.
and what we already budgeted, that we already laid out, we can add 200,000 to that.
Okay.
So this isn't earmarked specifically for it, but I will start listing, you know, like the advanced taxes, I took that out because we have to pay
Yeah.
everybody else. So you know, like I said, the end of the year that we ended up with was 273,000. We try to keep around 75,000 for 6 month operating, so we have 200,000
Okay.
that we can spend this year, plus what we budgeted,
Okay.
so yeah.
What we carried over last year, that also was meant for,
we used
Stuff to
it.
do.
Well, we
Then
built it
Yeah.
in, so we
Right.
thought, yeah,
But wasn't it only like 70?
there wasn't as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 60 something,
Yeah.
60, 70,000.
But no, I knew it was kind of looking like that. But I mean, we've got 41,000 for chip sealing to the county, another 14,000. I thought I had the dollar amount, $377,271 for just
210.
yep, for 210 to pave that.
Oh,
Right there's,
We'll
you know.
put it to work, I'm sure we got
So.
something.
That 5-year plan's already made up.
So-
Start picking.
when we voted on that last year to increase that, are we gonna have the same thing every year now unless
We don't want to carry over
Oh, I
that
know
much,
that.
yeah.
so we have to do
We just didn't,
3 or 4 miles of road this year to consume what we voted?
But no,
No, 'cause-
but our budget's gonna be gobbled up, cause a little bit more is gonna go for fire. I mean, some of our other expenditures,
Not much.
but that should, yeah, that should.
Actually, there
affect our
shouldn't
road
be
plan.
anything gobbled up for fire this year, cause our shared
not this year,
revenue
but
went up.
going,
Our shared revenue went from 12,000 to 60,000.
oh, okay.
But we carried over part of last year to pay for 210th. So we still have our plan, you know, our money this year to pave.
And we would have
So I
paid,
mean, we should pay it up, we should use up our money, our road money every year.
Yeah,
Unless we have a project that did, for whatever reason, didn't go. Or if we choose to pulverize one year and
Yeah.
carry it over to pave the next.
But I think that's a good rule of thumb. I like the way this turned. I know some people may not like it, but man, that's gonna be a nice road.
It
Sure be
turns
nice
out
to
better
pulverize
when
a
they
little
ride
bit
on
later
it.
in the summer though. But last year was because of the dryness.
Yeah, but we
But you
almost
never
didn't
know.
think that we were gonna get all that stuff pulverized in
Right.
time, you know, so I guess. for
So
the
wouldn't
extra
you rather
fun-
pulverize it June, July, August, and then?
On a normal year, yes.
and
Yeah.
normally
This year was
falls
not
are wet.
normal, it was dry.
Yeah, and normally it's wet in fall. We always, it just hasn't been for the last 5 to 10
Once we
years.
started.
But I don't wanna
moisture-
pulverize May or June, then we sit one full year.
No.
That'd be too long. You'd better off doing.
That's a lot to ask people to.
You're-
Yeah, I really
And
like
if you had a
that road.
typical year though, where you
I
have
think
it
it's
every
okay.
other week, it's not an
Yeah.
issue. You grade it. and it's easy.
So
I
yeah,
think
so
the people
nobody
are
just
happy
wanted
with it
to.
right now.
Oh, yeah,
It's the smoothest road they got.
It's set up,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Yeah.
it's doing, I mean, before it froze, it's set up nicely.
There's a couple spots you can feel the truck kinda rock, but when they do the final grade, that'll come up.
Yeah,
You didn't have any eaves in there this week?
Nothing yet. No, there's no
I'm
frost
getting them
heaves.
in the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it unbelievable, the frost that was coming out of the pavement when it was warm?
If,
Oh, it's going
for
down.
some
I
reason,
know.
in this room, if anybody has to use the red truck and plow 220th from 125th to Kickers Road,
Oh,
there's 2 bumps on that that will trip the plow if it's up. Bad. Like 15 miles an hour and under going over them.
yeah, you got,
Don't let the
I
youngins know
have
that.
not seen enough bumps like that here.
That's what, yeah. Alright,
And Rick the truck
that's good news.
Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to point that out. For all the financials, I can't file the Form CT yet because they don't make it available until February, but I do it anyway as soon as I close out the books. So I've pretty much got everything. Everything's in sync, balanced out. 1090 or 1099s and W-2s went out, so. And then I'm taking in taxes and that's going good too.
Good.
So that's it.
And you take them into the end of this month, correct?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Do I need to send you a reminder? You have 5 days after, I think.
It's in the mail.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna come see you on Thursday.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you guys got another full week, plus I take in I forget if it's 5 days or 5 business days. And then I'll close out, but. So,
Okay.
So that trip money, is that part of what we're carrying over?
nope, the trip money went toward was reimbursement once we spent the money on, what was the trip project that we did last year? Help me out. Was that
Fire
fairground?
Twin Fifth, wasn't it? It was had to be for a paving job.
Yeah, it was one of the jobs, but anyway, once,
We moved
so
it
once
from one job to
everything's,
the X, other next.
did we move it to 125th?
I
That's
think so.
from
Because we were gonna use it on fairgrounds.
fairgrounds.
Okay.
So that I submit for reimbursement, so that actually goes toward that. It's like $19,000 or something, yeah. And then this year, we'll be able to apply again. So this year, we won't have a project, but I think they take applications the end of September, October for next year and the year after.
Any questions at all?
Nope.
Nope. You got anything else, John?
Nope. If you go on to the zoning, I just put in the building log.
Is there anything new on here?
No, it's just through, I don't know if that last alteration came in after the December meeting or if it was right before, but, and I'm gonna be sending this off to, I always send it at the beginning of the year, to have them review their records and make sure we didn't miss any finals or anything.
With the building inspector, you're saying?
Yeah, yep, send it to them to make sure these truly are all still outstanding according to his
Yeah,
records.
that, somebody's closed up maybe.
Yeah.
Did we ever find someone to do our audit?
No, and we
Shauna
sent an
was-
email to, Shauna said no. So if you guys have anybody that, we're probably, the most economical is to go back to a treasurer.
I know.
So if you know of anybody who's interested, or if we should put an ad in the
So I was
paper.
talking with, Wilson Lakes treasurer
Yeah,
over there.
it's Jenna,
She can't do 2 townships, can she?
she can,
Okay.
yep, yeah.
So I was talking to her
She would
about
do it
the, huh?
Would she be willing? She's got
No, I don't-
baby and
no,
stuff,
I
so
don't- I
she
don't know.
does
I'm
it in
just
her
saying.
house right now.
So I'm just,
Yeah,
I
no,
told her what we were up against, cause we gotta get an
Yep.
audit, so we're hoping to find somebody to do it, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
yeah.
Either way, you still have to do the audit this time, correct?
Adam said we're gonna wait. Wasn't that what he recommended, just riding it out?
You just
Was there a reason why Shonda didn't wanna do it? Just-
No, but I know she's doing some schooling
Oh, okay,
and then I called her dad and I said, did you scare
yeah,
her? And she just, yeah, no, she appreciated, but,
that's fine.
yeah.
Just keep your ears open for a possible treasurer.
Yeah, and like I said, you know,
How much is it?
huh?
How much is it? About.
Well, the previous, it was $25 an hour for Shayla. And Max was a salary at $6,000 a year. So that'll be up to the board to decide how they want
I was curious what
to.
it was in the past, so if I knew somebody, I could at least give an idea.
Yeah, yep.
Kinda thought you were volunteering yourself.
Yeah. Suppose we can nominate
Maybe in 2
Katie.
years.
If she wasn't on the board.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, she's
That's a
on the
problem
board.
there.
Alright, I jumped ahead and opened up that, assessing?
Oh, yep,
Assessor? I mean, are we done with building
yeah,
reports?
yep, it's,
So we got a letter, Randy wants to have an open book as soon as possible, so I'm getting out of this.
yeah, he always likes to get it scheduled. It looks like April 10th, so it's about the same timing. I think last year our board of review was on the 24th of April. This year it looks like the 30th. It's a little, it looks like the dates are like about a week off.
So
A
do we
week
have to
later.
have a motion and vote on this here now?
Yep, I have a resolution.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Didn't scroll far enough. And none of us have to be here, it's just Randy's gotta be here.
The April 10th, no, but the April 30th, that Wednesday, we do have to be here for the 2 hours.
Yeah.
So,
That's cheesecake time or whatever. it
Yep.
is.
Yeah,
yep.
Okay,
alright, you want a motion for resolution 2501?
Yep,
thank you.
I'll make it,
all right,
Second,
Alright,
all right. So Will,
yep.
Brent,
yes.
Mike.
aye. And we better put those dates in your phone devices so you do not forget. That's our regular board meeting though, isn't it?
No, they're
No.
two, they're separate. Well, the 30th is
Yeah.
separate. And it's really the 30th. The 10th is that I remember to come open up the,
Yeah, okay, so April 30th at 6:30.
uh,
Okay. Okay,
And that's the 2 hour.
correct.
the April 30th, yep.
Three to 8:30. We're locked in. All right.
License,
Yep, need just 2 additional operator licenses for, and these happen to be for Piers Bar.
Okay, so, okay, yeah, so this open book thing's not on here, that's why it got lost in the agenda here.
What's that?
The open book resolution, I didn't see it on the, oh, there you go.
there it is.
I skipped ahead, so I'm sorry,
Oh, that's okay.
my fault. Anybody have any supervisor reports?
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna, are we gonna talk just, we're gonna talk about roads just in a little bit longer.
On the end here, yeah.
No, I can wait,
Okay.
nothing big.
I don't have anything that really went on. Alright, on the new business, we just completed item A. Item B is license approval for operators, it's resolution 2502 in your packet. Someone wanna make a motion after you've read through?
I make a motion Resolution 2502.
I'll second it.
Alright, roll call.
All right, Brent,
Yes.
Will,
Yes.
Mike.
Alright. Thank you. Item C is, the county was looking at taking back their shoreline ordinance, they're trying to. And Adam crafted up, he asked if we were in favor of this or not. I was not in favor of having the county, do our shoreline ordinance, or, be governing our shoreline property. I think that we're doing a good job with our processes that we have. So, he's at a county board meeting, he'll be here as soon as he can. So he drafted up a letter of opposition to the county that, you know, we'll send to the county and tell them that we're in favor. Am I jumping at?
Nope,
Oh,
nope,
yeah,
No,
you're-
but I must have opened up the wrong. I got license approval, is a copy of that letter in here?
Yep,
I can't get
I
mine
got
downloaded
opposition
either.
letter, but then.
Yeah, that's it.
Comes up as bunkhouse and stuff.
yep, there should be something in there about that they don't want, so it doesn't look like this?
Get my, hi,
Hey, you guys done?
no.
No.
we're
Can you
just-
tell us about these changes? The county's trying to amend the shoreland ordinance, so they're regulating us?
Or 5 minutes ain't enough.
Is that recording?
Yeah,
I've actually gotten a lot of phone calls from it. I can give you more of an update next month. They haven't even gotten through it all.
No, so like Mike's saying, basically they have the shoreland ordinance and they're only supposed to be regulating things that affect the shoreland. Well, now they wanna put in regulation that we, having our own zoning, already regulate. So they're trying to double dip.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yep.
well, typically the county would supersede us anyway, right?
No, when we have our own zoning,
They can't,
no, and
but they're trying to do it in just this one instance.
yes, they're trying to put things in their shoreline ordinance. So
So-
they're proposing to put all these in there that would be, basically, if you live in the town, you got town zoning, you'll have to come into us, and then you also have to go into the county. And
Okay.
it's
okay.
zoning
I
stuff,
thought it would
it's
get
not,
taken away from us, but now it's just
No.
basically you have to ask mom and dad,
right, and then if the two don't
agree. that they're
agree,
in
we
trouble.
say, you're fine, they say you can't
Well,
do
don't they
it.
go with the stricter one?
That's what I had
That's
thought,
what they-
that's why I
yes.
thought the county might
Yes.
supersede us
Yeah.
if they chose to.
If they're more restrictive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but,
And according to Adam, it's not even legal, is
Yeah,
what I understand.
by the time that the rewrite is done, I don't think there'll be many changes.
Okay.
but
'Cause,
even so, we just.
but we wanna
keep
send
our
this
own
letting
for
them
sure.
know, we
Yeah.
don't want them,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's items like 1 and 2 towards the bottom of page 25 that kind of say why we are just in disagreement with what they're proposing.
So what are we looking for here? Just an approval of
Nothing,
this
it's
letter?
just
Yeah.
the approval to send it,
Do we have to, okay, so we have to have a motion for that?
yeah.
Okay.
Cause it's kinda coming from the town, you're signing it, but it's coming from the town
Okay.
board.
I think you sound pretty good, Mike. Did a nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked long and hard on this one.
Yeah, use some big words too.
Can you tell this is a sore spot for somebody?
I think, I don't know, I think it's, okay, I guess, I don't know.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Everybody in favor? Or is this have to be roll
No,
call?
this is one like that. You did it right.
Aye.
Aye.
Right?
Alright, off it goes.
Nice work.
Wow, your meeting's done already.
Yeah.
There wasn't much on there, I saw. And ours, I'm assuming, was approved with no problem on the consent.
There's no problem with us going a few minutes late on this.
Since nobody's here and we're not making
Yeah.
them wait, I see no reason.
Alright. So up next is our road plan to look over.
I was just gonna, this is more just a curiosity, of a thought I had, I don't even know when, if, do we ever consider like putting in lines, like fog lines or?
Slap your face.
Just saying, I don't know,
Um,
I'm so tired of people
you know,
driving on your own side of the road for crying out loud, these roads are
On the
getting
road.
wider.
here,
Oh.
go ahead.
Sorry. If you put down a fog line, it has to meet the retroactivity standard for the state of Wisconsin.
Okay,
And if it don't, and they crash, the town can be sued.
okay,
And
I didn't know, I'm just
Same with your
curious.
markers.
Here's
Tell me
another
that.
problem I ran into. I was up in the middle of nowhere, somebody put some lines on the road. Well, everybody that lives around here knows how to drive on a back road, and it doesn't follow the lines. The new cars have automatic steering
Oh.
control. The thing, your car's trying to drive you into the ditch if you have lines, cause it's trying to center you in the road, or I mean, put you in your own lane. It's a hassle. That's
Yeah.
just my opinion.
No, I was just more curiosity, I was more of the
I still
irritant that
use,
people
yeah,
don't move over.
no, I still used to always ask for the fog lines, but it
Yeah.
does create more of a,
Yeah.
in this case,
Well, it
because
makes
you
sense.
gotta
It makes
keep
sense.
them painted, you know, although I,
Is the fog line an issue or the center line?
I was more of
It's
a
more
center
center
line,
line.
you can't have one or the other.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't know,
Typically, you put them both if you do one.
oh, well, I know up north
Osceola
you're
did
saying
it
that
for
was
And I was
center
one,
line.
yeah, they had a center line,
Yeah.
and my car is constantly trying
Oh,
to steer me back off to the shoulder, you know?
Osceola Township for at least 10 years did it,
Yeah,
and they were spending over $30,000 a year just on painting lines.
yeah, no, I
I'm
was
surprised they
more of a
haven't gotten in
curiosity.
trouble, they haven't done theirs for a
conversation.
while and they're
Well,
pretty.
they're trying to get away from it. So that's a big problem now, because they're so faded out. And
They
now if you're
could.
crashing or whatever, now what, are you trying to get rid of them? Are they supposed to be there? That's where you run into the problem, once they don't meet that reflective standard. Not who's at fault, but you can't see them in the winter here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then, one of my other thoughts was, maybe the county, okay, if they put a hospital down here, this is way out there now, you guys. If they put a hospital there, our is that 208? Our 208 all the way down to F is, I mean, would the county ever take that over? Make it a county road?
No, but as the city develops it, we have less to do with it and the city is maintaining it. But
Okay.
it only
I'm
goes
just saying
to
it's gonna run into
120.
Balsam Lake, or, run into Osceola.
Right, we only have to 120.
No, I agree,
Yeah.
I know what we have,
Right.
but I'm just,
Yeah,
I'm talking, you
Can
know,
we go to the
if it,
next road? To,
We'll
Hopper
go down
Lake?
to 120th.
we just go to 120th.
Oh, I thought you said 125th.
Yeah,
We
Started
120th.
the
at- we
next-
started
then-
at 125th.
Yeah.
We do have to go down on Poplar Lane, which is in
Correct.
Osceola, when we we have that agreement to
Yeah.
maintain,
Yeah.
to snowplow.
maybe I should work, would the county ever do that? Do they ever do that? I'm just saying, there's a lot of
I don't think there's
traffic
any
on
on
I
that
the
think
road.
there would be a traffic study.
Cause there's,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of traffic now.
Yeah,
You wait till you get the hospital there and you get all that stuff going.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel sorry for them guys. There's a lot of traffic down there.
oh, no, I agree, I don't know
We
if the
ever put a
county ever
we
would,
ever put a counter down there? I don't think we never
I don't
did
think we did.
on 208.
No.
Cause who did you help out by the ditcher? He's in our township.
Eric.
Who?
Eric Vitale.
Yeah. Yeah, we went down there and took logs from him and oh my word, the traffic.
Oh, he's got him coming
It's
into,
everywhere.
he's got him crashing all the
Yeah.
time.
So I was just like, 5-6 years from now, what's this gonna look like? You know what I mean? I didn't know if the county ever does stuff like that.
You know, I would say more than likely it'd be a city road and there'd be curb and gutter and 25, 35 miles per hour before the
Yeah.
county would, but that's just my hunch unless you
I
think
think
that
it'll
you.
probably go curb and gutter all the way to 125th, 33 feet wide.
I don't think the city's doing anything until they get some money.
No, I know, but
That's true.
I
That ain't
just,
gonna solve no road
I
problems.
just don't know that the county will, see, again, it's a money thing.
Yeah,
Well, it'd have to be a county trunk road,
Correct.
which it's not.
That's what I mean, and why would they take it?
Exactly.
yeah.
So,
What we would probably end up having to do is go to minimum of 24 feet of pavement and then 4 feet of shoulder on both sides if we put the counter down there, which would be a good idea because of the volume. At least it won't crash in ours. When they get to them corners, there ain't nothing you're gonna do down there. That's fast.
the thing to remember is that that's only if we take a grant to do that road. We don't have to go to
But-
those standards right now,
Right.
it's just if we take money to do it.
Just for safety purposes though, to me with the
Yeah.
volume of traffic and the heavy traffic there in our township, I would say go to the 24 and the 4 next time we redo the road, which is probably gonna be 10, 12 years, 15
And
years
we'll
old.
have to assess it then.
And by then the
That
hospital will
was
be
more
done.
curious.
Right, and by the numbers on all our roads, technically all our roads should be the size of a county
I
road.
know. Look at
Exactly.
Yeah, I
one,
mean, we're
I mean, it's sad, but
slowly
that's,
widening them as we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
I think some of the ones that have been done in the last 8, 10 years have looked a lot better than what. Take 140th right out here and just go that way. I
yeah.
mean, you go to the edge and
Can-
what we've redone is a lot
Can the
better.
city annex the town and then a different township?
What?
So like, could the city annex down that road and
Oh,
then
and then-
into the town of Osceola?
I think they could
Probably, yeah.
annex anything that.
as long
borders
as
their-
it's
I think
contingent,
that-
yeah, or as long as it's right next to each
Contiguous
other,
or
yeah,
contiguous.
yeah,
Why
thank
would
you,
they
I
wanna
used the
keep
wrong
going
term.
south, or,
It's the only direction they can go.
I think the
besides east.
landowner probably has some,
oh, gotcha,
that would make sense, I guess.
Donegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all, I'm just curious, just, you drive on these roads, I'm like, what's it gonna be like
Yeah.
2 years, 3
Well-
years, 5 years from now?
Yeah, but our roads getting to that road, I think are gonna take a pounding too.
Oh,
you know?
200th?
So I wouldn't.
You
put
get
any money
210
into those
done,
roads
people are
until
gonna be,
Osceola.
I don't know. It's-
Hopefully they'll switch over to that one.
Yeah.
You won't have all the,
No, then we make 200th gravel for.
All you gotta do is
Put an easy
fairgrounds,
pass in.
Yeah.
the piece by your farm to 200th, and they'll go down that to fairgrounds.
Yep,
and then to
you're right.
St. Croix.
Yep.
Yeah, cause 160th is in our top 10 roads probably, so
Yeah.
they don't wanna go that way anymore. No.
All right, any more discussion on roads? Is there any training to be had?
Did we spend all the money for 25 yet?
We got more handed to us.
Can I
Janet
ask-
found 200,000.
oh, for 25, no, we haven't, this is just what this is just, so we've got some things designated, but you need to
So-
look at, I don't know, maybe next month
Yeah.
well, is it still too soon though? We won't have anybody to,
I think next month would be good to have some totals, what we have to work with.
yes, cause it'll
Yeah.
be in our statement for
Yeah.
January 1st, I'll include all our numbers.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was
Okay.
gonna ask, is, like, this year we kinda had extra money, or like, quick, what are we gonna do? Well, if you had already something picked, if you had more, you could dump it, and you already agreed
Yeah.
on it. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Nope, I'll get the number, I know what
Yeah.
you're saying, I'll get that figured out
And
and,
she thought we had like
But we have-
200,000 carried over.
yeah, yeah,
But then another 300 for roads, so we have $500.
Correct.
yeah.
On paper, right?
Oh,
But there's
300 's gone
377
off
is
your
gone
road.
already.
not my road.
Well, when it's really nice, it's not gonna
I'm
be your road
debating
either.
on, it's not really a training, but there's a book, an administrative, it's just the basic financial administration. And I was debating on maybe getting it, I was gonna look, I just keep looking. I get a lot of this information though, some of it's free.
$5.
I know, $25. I think it's, a lot of it I can read through the,
I think,
anyway, I was just gonna ask
We'll
if
read
anybody,
it to
if
you.
I decided to.
no, that'd be great.
Okay, that was the only thing I was gonna ask.
What's on vacation, jerk?
All
I
right,
told you that.
no more public comment?
So we'll make a motion to close.
I'll make it.
Oh, we can't.
Oh,
adjourn until
close.
then.
Yeah,
go
we
to-
can, nope, we can close this one.
Okay,
Oh.
anybody have anything else for upcoming agendas?
No.
Okay, need a motion to adjourn?
Yep. I'll make a
Second,
Second.
everyone in favor?
Aye.
Well, we set our,
You
set
did.
your, calendar for February 19th for our next meeting.
Get back on track here.
Yeah, we're kind of sure we operate in.
So who's up for reelection?
What did we say?
No, you,
Yeah.
these three,
You two, yeah, those three.
Oh.
Yep.
What?
you three are up for a
Don't think we
reelection.
I was
got
thinking
too
it was
many
Jer-
people opposing, yes.
Yeah, Jeremy, Brent, and,
Alright, what happened is that on? or
Yes,
not?
it is.
Oh, sorry.
February
See,
19th.
Alright, should we
want-
record the caucus or not?
hey, that's totally up to you.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of it.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya.